There was a house that had so many rooms, and in one of the rooms had a closed box, and in that box it's where I lived. I didn't know that there was life out of the box, and I didn't know that there was life out of the room. Still, I didn't know that there was life out of the house. The whole house is Africa. The room is my country. The box, it's where I lived. I can call it my village. I can call it the house where I lived. Since it was a closed box, the little I could get, I was contented. So I didn't know that if I can open the box and get out of the box, I can get another life. So, my dear sisters, when we came to work as house helpers, some people are still telling us how we are slaves. Some people are still saying that for them they cannot live where they are. They rather die poor than coming and be slaves. My dear sisters, this is what I can say. Even the people that we are working for, they worked for others one time. They were workers somewhere before they got rich, before they got new life. They might also have been out of their country working. That's why they became someone, and that's why they are able to pay us. That's why they are able to employ some other people. So you never know. Today I'm working for someone. If I may get rich, if I may get better, I might need someone also to help me. So, should we keep calling it that it is slavery? No, it's not how we should keep on the mindset saying that we are slaves. Whenever you get someone to help you, it doesn't mean that someone has become a slave. They are enslaving themselves by saying, I rather be poor, I rather die poor than being there. Someone who has enslaved themselves, those people who have enslaved themselves are the people who don't want to sweat, are the people who don't want to get tired, are the people who don't want to be told to do something. They look at it as a slave, but it's not what you think, dear. Even those people who are rich, they were once sweating at one time. They once got tired. They were told to do something, and they at one time worked for others. Apart from those who are born and they find their parents that they are lucky and they are rich, in that they are likely to inherit their parents' properties or riches. Apart from those who have got the chances but you don't want even to use the chances. If you are not sick, sicknesses like HIV, you don't have a heart attack, you don't have pressure, you don't have those diseases that can limit you from trying out things. Please, you need to sweat and you need to risk, by the way. The bigger percentage of women who are here, they risked their life. They left their families, their children to come and hustle. But it's very sad that we hear people calling them slaves. They left everything that they loved. Leave alone what we hear, but they had to come and try their luck. Here they are working, and you keep calling them slaves. You know, Africans, we are rich, but just because we don't know how to utilize our riches, that's why we are still behind and we are still poor. That's why we always see even things and we keep calling others that they have gone to do slavery in other countries. Just because we don't have the potential and the knowledge on how we can use our resources and become rich. We have got so many investors in our countries because we lack the knowledge on how we can use our resources. So, this is what I can say. Get out of that box. Once you go and be in the room, you might get some more knowledge. Once you be out of the room, maybe you go to another room. That other rooms are other countries in Africa. You might get some people and you share some knowledge of which it might help you in your country. Once you get out of that house, the house is Africa. Still, we'll keep learning things. We keep looking at things in a different way. I've been inspired by most of the ladies who have been in here working as house helpers. When they went back home, they are now business owners. They got skills from this job that we keep saying that we are doing slavery, you know. So we have been inspired by them. Most of them, they have educated their children. They own restaurants and many other businesses. Okay, leave alone this house helpers or housemaid job. But it has taught us some, like for example, I used not to know how to use the phone. But because I'm on internet, I can access some things through the phone, through this internet. So being outside of the box, outside of the house, outside of the house, really I've learned a lot. And I've really learned a lot. That's what I can say. So you might be there, the only thing is to use these small phones, the one with the buttons. But if you are gifted with a smartphone, for real, you don't know how to use it. We have seen these other people who are popular. For example, Miss Trudy, Woodmaya, and Dimwango. Those ones I can give an example. They have really opened like the eyes of so many women or of so many Africans. They do really inspire us. So since they have been out of their countries and they have gone they have gone outside of Africa, we can see the change and we can see really they are doing a great thing. If at all you get a chance and get close to them, you can at least learn from them by talking with them or by seeing what they are doing. It can really open up your mind and you see, oh, this can be done like this or like this. Okay, I conclude by saying this. Someone can assist you, give you capital, give you some money. Maybe if you want to start up something. But because maybe you're still in the box and you have little knowledge about what you're going to do, you might even fail to manage what they have given you. You might even fail to use and bring out the profits out of what you have been given. Someone who has ever been outside of his or her own country, when he or she goes back, can never be the same person again. at least there must be something that has changed on that very person. So I wish you all the best. May God keep you safe. May God keep you, guiding you. Let us keep sharing what can change our mindset. This is Merciful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I can't take you for granted, guys. I really appreciate your love and support.